Oh wait, we're starting? Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of When We Talks, featuring the one and only Cameron.
Gohan is the best Dragon Ball character.
Penis.
Ben. So Cameron,
So-
tell us about yourself. What's going on with you?
I'm 15
Whoa.
and
What?
That sounds pretty interesting, Cameron. Can't
Yeah,
believe you're
I'm
15.
15.
That's a trait to have right there. It's amazing.
Anyways,
I'm Hunter. Nice to see you here.
I love
Whatever.
how
Yeah.
whenever
Nice to be here with you
say,
guys.
Alright, tell us a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
about
I'm
yourself.
Reese.
Our
I'm
first
Reese.
response is always our age, and then we just stop.
I'm Hunter. I'm 14.
I'm Reese, and I'm non-disclosed age 14. What?
My name's Michael Jackson, and I'm
Dead.
46.
my name's Michael Jackson. I like touching little kids.
All right. So today our topic is gonna be childhood memories and stories and nostalgic things in our childhood as well. So Cameron, since you're the guest, you're gonna start off with 2 stories, and then I'll take it there. I'll take it from there.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to hear first? The story about how I ran out on my block naked when I was 3 and my dad had chased after me, or I don't know. I'll think of another one.
I mean, that's a pretty nice summary of the story already.
Yeah.
We'll start with we'll just do the running around my block naked.
All right. So when I was 3, I was getting my diaper changed. I didn't want my diaper changed. So in the middle of getting my diaper changed, I jumped off the counter and I just ran out the door, and I ran around my block naked, and my dad had to chase after me, and then I got grounded and got a spanking.
How do you get grounded at 3 years old?
I had
No
I
elbow
don't
for you
know.
tonight, young man.
to go in timeout for 20 minutes.
Oh
No,
my
I-
god.
So that's how the whole neighborhood saw my willy.
That's kind of
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Alright, you got another one?
Someone Snapchatted me. Fuck.
I have a pretty long one
Whoa,
about how I
there.
shit myself in my backyard.
You should say that right now.
Alright, so I got home, okay, and I was like 7, okay, it was school, okay, and I got home from school, and I really had to shit, but my mom wasn't home, and the doors were locked, and I didn't have a key. And I was too scared to go over to my neighbor's house and ask if I could use the restroom or call my mom to get her to come home. So I went into our backyard, okay, and here's where it kind of like punches me back in the face, okay? I didn't knock on my door anyways because I didn't think it was, unlocked. So I'm going into my backyard because I really had to shit and it was diarrhea, okay? So I shat all over myself in my backyard. I stood up while I tried to shit. I didn't even try to squat. I just stood up. I pulled my pants down and I just let it all out and it went everywhere. And then my little brother opens the back door and he's like, "Hunter, what are you doing?" I was like, "You're home?" And he's like, "Yeah, I locked the doors. Why didn't you knock?" And I was like, because I thought no one was home." And so, yeah, I waddled into my house, took a bath, my mom got home and yelled at me.
Hunter, why did you
that's
knock?
a.
That reminds me of the time I took a shit.
Why
in the
would I
woods
knock,
that was
Ben? It's
locked.
my house. I don't need to knock on my own door.
I knock on my door.
Why do you knock on your own door? The only way I knock on my door is if I know someone's home and the doors were locked.
I took a shit in my backyard once, and I used a leaf to wipe it up. I was like 5.
Usually my mom's car was there, but there was no car.
I mean,
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear the story about how Jeremy Hutchins almost caught my
Hey,
backyard on fire?
hey. No last names.
oh
Uh-huh.
shoot.
I think I can, I don't know. Oh, shit.
Look what you've done. Your first
No one gave me that rule.
Ah, crap. I don't know what to
this
do
is gonna
now.
have to warrant a restart.
Do we
Add
want to,
this to the bloopers.
are we going to restart it?
I mean, you could probably just take that recording and then just cut up the end of that one.
True.
You
Damn it.
think we know how to edit?
Yeah,
You
I'm going to end
should.
up accidentally editing the whole, everything beyond this point completely off, and it's going to be like a
I
2-minute
know how
video.
to edit. It's pretty simple. If it's
I don't
just
think we
this,
need
you
to
can just-
really worry about that. We have 30 viewers.
Editing is actually really simple.
I don't
Yeah.
think we really need to
Just
worry
cut
about
out- Cut up the end.
Alright. Well, it's not in the end. What do you mean?
Alright, look, we're just continuously recording right now.
Right. Do we
Really
really need to
have
worry
to-
about it? Do we need to worry about it? There's probably a ton of Jeremy, what's in the world. They don't know where we're recording, so like there could be a Jeremy all the way in California that they could go and stalk.
We live in Russia.
Yeah, we live all the way in Russia. Dang it, now we have to restart the recording. He disclosed our location and the guy's name. Wonderful. To all of our Russian viewers out there. What, Ben?
He has an Instagram and a YouTube channel.
Who? Jeremy?
Jeremy Hutchins.
Why does he have a YouTube channel?
Because all the fangirls go wild over him.
He's retarded.
He is.
Where did we go from me
That's
taking
how-
a shit
That's
in my
how he almost caught my
backyard
backyard
all the
on
way
fire.
to Jeremy Hutchins?
He almost got my backyard on fire.
How? How?
Alright, didn't we say the story?
Ben, he's gonna tell us the story about how Jeremy Hutchins almost caught his backyard on fire.
Hey, no last names.
Jeremy Hutchins deleted all his videos except for 3.
What's his YouTube channel name?
Jeremy Hutchins.
Okay, then we're fine. It's already out there
This is one of horrible.
with his 200K.
I'm gonna be real.
Whoa! Alright, go ahead and tell us the story about how you almost caught your backyard on fire.
What I'm gonna post on YouTube. Listen,
Hi.
crying face. Try not to laugh challenge.
Vine compilation. Fortnite.
So, Jeremy, one night he just came over to my house. This was like, we were both in like, I think like 7th grade. And we had this genius idea of having a fire in our backyard. So I was like, yeah, we'll just bring up a couple matches. And he
Brings out a
spots
fucking
my
flamethrower.
brother's blowtorch and paper towels. And he's
What?
like,
Is he
Why does
high?
your brother
Was
have
he
a blowtorch?
stupid? Is he retarded?
That warrants an
And
explanation.
so what he does is the stupidest thing ever. He lights the paper towel with the blowtorch and starts running with the paper towel. And then the paper towel starts unraveling while it's catching on fire. And
he's
then my
stupid.
mom has to come out with the hose and spray everything down.
He's retarded. He's genuinely retarded.
That's a big dumb.
He's so stupid.
Why does your brother have a blowtorch?
My brother?
Yeah.
I don't know, because he works on cars.
Why
So
do you
he
need a
needs
blowtorch for
some
cars?
Oh yeah,
So he can weld things together.
That
And
makes sense.
solder
Never mind.
thing.
That's right.
You don't solder with a blowtorch.
I know. I don't know why he has a blowtorch.
You
Okay?
solder with a soldering iron.
Yeah.
He uses it
I
for
kinda-
cooking, okay?
You use it for a blowtorch.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I
Who
understand.
doesn't have a blowtorch?
I don't think I own a blowtorch. Well, I have one, but
I
it's
don't
not
think I
mine,
have one.
obviously.
Wait, am I able to exit the recording thing?
What do you mean? No, because you will stop talking.
No, like I'm able to edit my name, right?
I don't know.
Like- Change my profile picture in the middle of this.
well, don't
Yeah.
do that. If it's
You
okay.
can.
If you can, then okay.
Yeah, I'm doing that
The
right now.
show where we do completely unimportant things in the middle of it.
Exactly.
I was gonna make my profile picture a little something different.
I was gonna make my
Yeah,
profile
I
picture
hate you.
Spider-Man
I
eating
see.
a onion ring, but with his mask on still. So he just like puts it into his
Oh
mouth.
fuck! I
His
mean,
lips just
shoot.
wrap around the
I
onion ring.
thought that was Spider-Man eating
What
a
did we
donut.
say about
Hey, it's
that?
either an onion ring or a donut. I don't know.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Onion
I said
rings,
shoot.
donuts.
Let me think of another story I have.
I have none. I'm a soulless.
One
being.
time I was riding my bike with my brother and my friend, and so I had to take a break up at my hill, like at the top of my hill, like at the top of my street. I took a break in this dude's yard. Okay, he was like an old man and an old woman. Okay, and I took a break for a second because I had to catch my breath, and I was sitting there for like 2 minutes in like on the street basically, but in front of their house. They ran outside They ran outside of their house screaming at me. I hopped back on my bike and rode all the way back down to my house, and they're riding down their street for like an hour looking for me. I was up in my neighbor's tree, hiding.
Wait, can I tell the story of how I ran myself over with a bike?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What?
So,
Reese's gonna tell us a story about how he ran himself over with a bike, Ben.
like, I finally learned how to ride a bike, and like, it was maybe 2 days afterwards. I don't remember how old I was, but I was riding down my street, and the thing was because I had just learned how to ride a bike, I didn't have like a full size bike for me, and it was too small for me, so my legs kind of
Too small for Reese Walter? How is that possible?
I could
I didn't mean to say your
practically-
last name.
I was a fat kid, alright. But I could practically
I'm hearing an
like,
echo.
put my
Ben, are
knees
you in
to
the
ground
Discord
while
right now?
sitting on the thing. So what ended up happening was, as I was riding down the street, the front wheel ended up catching my leg.
I thought you were about to say
And,
catching
like,
fire.
this
I was about to say
huge
what?
gash.
I
I
thought he
still
was
have
supposed to
I still have the scar today.
The
The
front
thing
wheel
was,
caught fire
I
while I
didn't
was riding
Feel
it.
it when it happened. And so as I got home, I looked down and my leg was just numb and covered with blood. So yeah, that was one does not simply just run themselves over with a bike unless you're me.
Nice.
Camping with my fam.
Let's see. One time I threw a Lego piece at my brother and it cut him in the face.
What?
Haven't
What?
I threw one of those like 1x1s, but it was like a 1x40. Okay. I don't know. It was a Lego piece. It was a flat one, and it was like a one that you'd probably use for like a roof of a house, maybe. I don't know. I threw it at my brother and it cut him in the face. He cried and told on me, and I got spanked. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I'd just watch like Pokemon or something, and then I'd play like Ape Escape, and then I'd fall asleep. That was basically every day of my life.
Eat, sleep, Fortnite, repeat.
Eat, sleep, Fortnite, repeat. Am I right?
Oh shit!
What did you do?
What was that?
I dropped my coin thingy.
It's a coin.
I dropped my piggy bank.
Your coin thingy and your
What do
piggy
you call
bank.
that?
I just have like a.
How
I
do
have
you
like
not remember what a piggy bank is
I
called?
this like clear, like plastic Coke bottle that's like meant for holding coins, and I dropped it.
We're gonna take a break just for 2 seconds. I gotta go get something to snack on. I'm starving. You guys talk for a minute.
Alright.
I gotta take a piss. Should I do it over the Discord?
No, Cameron.
No, that's not what we do.
Why not?
Because this is supposed to be professional.
Let's all talk about our favorite moment from the recent Olympics.
You know, can we talk about something a little different?
Can we talk about something that we actually watched?
One time I was watching the Olympics and a ice skater tripped, broke their leg, and got shot up on the spot. True story.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah, her name was Earhart.
Earhart. Sick.
What? Do you think I'm lying about this story?
Oh, you're right. You're not lying. I'm not. I don't
Yeah.
think that at all.
Just look up
Guys, I'm out of food.
Earhart,
I'm out of
You
food,
know,
guys. I had to grab a water.
and you'll find the story of her getting her leg broke and her getting shot up on the spot at the Olympics while she was ice skating.
Wait. Do you ever accidentally not put on your leash strap?
Do you ever get really drunk and then put underwear over your head and call yourself Underman?
I haven't, but I know you have.
What are you talking about?
Whenever you well, I'm just gonna wait.
But yeah, have you?
What did you
ever,
guys talk about while I was gone?
The Earhart breaking her leg and then getting shot up at the spot at the Olympics.
The era is. such like, oh my goodness.
It won't let me change my profile picture again. I was changing it like rapidly, and it said, "You're changing your profile picture too fast."
You like my ASMR, guys? I'm gonna ASMR eat some Doritos.
Yo, do you ever not?
Hey guys,
Strap.
ASMR.
Do you ever not put on the strap to your Wii remote and then it goes up your brother's ass?
I got a story about Wii remotes. So one time, okay, my uncle was playing Wii bowling, okay, and I just made some beef roll-ups, and it was like a party at my uncle's house. So I walked over. Yeah, I just made some beef roll-ups. So I was bringing them out on a plate to everyone who was in the living room watching them play bowling. I walked in, okay. I wasn't paying attention. My uncle whips that remote back and smashes me right in the face, and I drop all my beef roll-ups I just made. And everyone's like freaking out, and I'm crying there with a bloody nose. And he just kept on playing Wii bowling.
One time I was playing Wii tennis with my dad, and things were getting
was
really
so sad because of the
heated.
beef roll-ups,
And you
man.
know how my dad, like, you guys met my dad, right? He's pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
think the
kind of
audience-
strong. All right, and then, so we're playing Wii tennis, and it's getting really heated. So we're hitting the ball back and forth really hard, and then my dad gets really pissed because he misses the ball, and then swings his Wii remote the next possession, smacking me in the back of the head, and then I fall to the ground and start crying.
One time I beat this kid up who had rainbow hair.
Me?
6'9"?
No, it was different. He was a little faggot. And so it was in my mom's old neighborhood, and we were all playing football at this park, okay? And this kid was getting really aggressive with me, and he was like pushing me when like the middle of the game, like completely unrelated to football. And so I started pushing him back, and so he swung at me, and it was like the weakest punch I've ever felt. He hit me in the shoulder of all places, and it felt like someone threw a pillow at me as hard as they could. But it was like one of those little throw pillows that don't feel like anything. So I punched him back in the nose, and I broke his nose, and I had to like apologize to him and his mom.
Whoa.
No
Yeah,
apologies needed.
he had glasses, and he was a little faggot.
I got in a fight in a computer lab at my school. One kid kept messing with me, and he pulled his pants up right when we were about to
Oh
fight.
yeah, you
I
told me
punched
about
him in
it.
the face, and he fell down.
That's pretty sick. I've never been in a fight because I'm a good boy.
That's why you don't be sagging, or you be caught lacking.
Kids fell behind me in the hallway.
Who fell behind you in the hallway, Ben?
2 kids.
They fought or fell?
They fought.
Who? Who was it?
We can't say last name.
Don't say last names. Say the first two names.
Evan.
Evan, who I think it is?
Yeah.
Your friend?
No, not short one.
Oh, tall.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Tall Evan and
Miles?
Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be him and Jackson, but it was Miles and him. Was it a good... Did you watch it or no?
No. I got slammed in my locker.
One more look.
The whole time. I didn't really watch it.
I broke a kid's nose and his jaw by punching him twice in the face because he tried pushing me downstairs.
I like how both of you had like fight stories, but me and Ben are just sitting here like, yeah, we haven't done this before.
Dude,
Yeah, dude,
got-
fights are fun.
dude, honestly,
Well, you don't get
especially
your
when
ass
you
kicked.
especially when you're like 4-0, it's pretty fun.
I'm like, my record is pretty bad.
You know, Reese?
It's like
Just be a pacifist.
6-3.
I haven't lost a single fight that I've been in.
Oh, I've lost fights.
You can't lose a fight if you don't go in a fight.
Shut up, you're
But
gay.
like, I definitely don't recommend fighting as a first resort. But 7th grade, I was a little fat. I was a little retard. So this kid pushed me down like almost downstairs, but I caught myself. So I tried throwing a book at him, and then he came over and knocked my books out of my hand. And when he was talking like trash, and while he was talking trash, I just punched him in the face, right in the nose, and it broke his nose. And then I punched him in the bottom of his jaw, and I heard it, and I saw it like flip. Basically, it wasn't like flip, it like it popped out of place, and we both got sent to the office, and the nurse had to ask me if my hand was okay. It was like beating red, and she thought it might have been broken because I punched him super hard and broke his lower jaw and his nose.
Who?
This kid named Caden, not the Caden we know, but this other kid. He was talking to this one girl, and like wasn't talking like talking. They were like he was like being a
They were in conversation.
No, not even like that. She didn't like him at all, and she didn't even really know him. And he was like threatening to send like dick pics and shit to her, and I was like talking to her like really weirdly. So she told me about it. So the first time I saw him, we were in the locker room, and I went to the locker room to like throw him into a couple lockers to tell him to fuck off, and I did. And then after that, we met in the hallway. It was like a what was it, like a pep rally. And he was talking. I heard him like calling me names, and a bunch of people heard him too while we were leaving. And I went upstairs to go to my fourth period to go to Mr. We'll call him Mr. Science Teacher for 7-2, and
Mr. Science Teacher.
and I was going up there. Come on, we were going in. I was going to science, and the kid tried to throw me down the stairs, and he had this huge, tall, like fat kid named Nathan. And he also had this little faggot named Jackson, who Evan was supposed to fight, but ended up fighting Miles, like, last
That's a
year.
really detailed story.
Yeah, dude. So he tried pushing me down the stairs. Stop sending stuff. After he pushed me down the stairs, I tried to smack him with my books, and then he threw the books out of my hand. So while he was talking shit, I punched him in the face twice, and then the librarian yelled at me and brought us both to the office. And Mr. Science was nice enough to grab my stuff and take him to his class. He's like, Hunter, I'll grab this for you. I was like, thanks, Mr. Science. And he put it in his classroom, and I was there the rest of the day. And then he ended up writing it down to the office for me, and he told me that what I did was bad and not to do it again, and he'll see me in 3 days because I got suspended. And the kid was supposed to get suspended.
Totally off topic, but I just got 2 new kittens, and they're adorable.
They are adorable. So he was supposed to get suspended for at least 5 days, right? Because he had like sexual harassment plus being in a fight, so it was already 3 days, and then they were gonna add a 2-day extra for the, all that other stuff. So I'm at home already being suspended, and I was feeling good. I was feeling great. I was sitting there watching Netflix. I was watching my Naruto at the time, and I was enjoying myself.
Naruto.
Being suspended felt really cool. Okay, so I get a text from like a couple of my friends, and one was Evan, and Evan was like, "Dude, why is Caden at school?" I was like, "What do you mean Caden's at school?" He's like, "Yeah, wasn't he supposed to get suspended for like 5 days?" I was like, "Yeah, why is he at school?" So I got the whole story, and basically his mom called and went to the school and got him out of suspension, and I was pissed about that. But my friend Evan, got a picture of his face, and his nose had like this it was bandaged up basically. His nose was, and it was like crooked, and he had a huge green mark on his cheek and his lower jaw, and his jaw. He had like one of those like neck casts on. Did you guys not see that last year or 2 years ago?
I think I remember.
No, because they didn't go to your
Well,
school
not you,
2 years ago.
Cameron, but Ben and Reese.
I saw Frog at band today. Or no, it was yesterday. It was yesterday.
I mean,
I also fought a kid on my bus because he was throwing trash and putting it down my shirt.
You also jumped out your bus
I
window.
still
Oh yeah, I also jumped out my bus window. Thanks for reminding me, Ben.
yeah, I have that video.
Yeah, it's a
somewhere.
pretty good video.
That was on the last day, right?
I like how this
One
turned.
time on the bus, I threw a pen to the front of the driver. I threw the pen to the driver because she was trying to get me in trouble for a reason. So she got me in trouble because I threw a pen at her.
Some kid threw my brand new hat out the window once.
Some girl threw a tampon at me on the bus.
I almost pulled out my girlfriend's tampon once.
Ew.
That escalated.
I like we were talking about childhood stories, and now we're getting on to the topic of fighting and stuff.
And tampons.
And tampons now. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
kid was like, he was gay. Okay, I could tell 100% he was gay. And so he was trying to impress these 3 or 4 other girls on the bus that he was sitting around. And he went ahead and kept on throwing trash into my seat. And I told him to knock it the hell off, or I was going to reach over the seat and punch him in the face. So he grabbed my shirt, ripped it, like, basically ripped it. He ripped it too. He grabbed the back collar, pulled it out, and ripped it, and threw a bunch of, like, granola bar wrappers down my shirt. I told him that if he didn't do it again, I was 100% dead serious. So he threw one more wrapper in my seat. I reached right over the back. Stop sending stuff. I reached right over the back of the seat. And I punched him and I clocked him right in the ear. And then I sat back down as he was going to tell on me. I tripped him and I punched him in the back of the head. I had to sit in the front of the bus for like a week, but the bus driver, he was really cool, and we were like, he like really liked me, so he let me go back to the back of the bus where I was sitting originally.
Hunter?
Huh?
I didn't listen to anything you just said.
Yeah, neither did I. That was kind of boring.
It's okay.
I got really bored.
Yeah. You know what I do
Content.
when I'm about to get in a fight is I just call up this guy right here.
I can't
Sent
see
a
it.
Stupid picture of you wearing a cowboy hat. Oh my gosh, Cameron.
I can't look at it. I'm having the still frame up right now.
This is me right now.
Oh, it's the cowboy hat picture.
Is it really the cowboy hat picture?
It's the cowboy hat picture.
I'm gonna send the sausage Cameron picture.
This is like a really good picture right here.
You guys stop sending pictures. It pops up a little Discord notification in the top right. It's gonna be in the video.
Hey, at least it's more interesting than your boring story.
At least I had a childhood that was actually interesting, Ben, other than playing Ape Escape and then going to sleep.
When I was a child,
Hey, I had a
wake up
childhood
every
too.
day,
I had a childhood.
freaking brush my teeth. Then I'd go, I'd play some Ape Escape, alright? Then I'd watch some Pokemon, I'd eat some food, play more Ape Escape, brush my teeth, and fall asleep. That sounds like the best childhood ever, and it is.
I threw an
That was
Etch-a-Sketch at my brother once.
childhood, alright?
I threw an Etch-a-Sketch at my brother once.
I like how I'm just sitting here listening.
Hey guys, it's your online teacher Reese.
Today we're gonna be learning about multiplication and division.
Let's talk about the most nostalgic things that have happened in our childhood.
When I was little, I used to own PS2 and I would play SpongeBob games.
Nice.
Oh, wait.
I used to own the
Hold
PS2,
on.
and I'd play Ape Escape on it.
Let's just talk
I'll
about
play
Blue's
these.
Clues and
Play
Little
Star
Einsteins
Wars.
for a minute. Blue's
I didn't
Clues,
watch either of those, so
when Joe was the the guy with the green
Alright, I'm
shirt.
grabbing the game right now.
Blue's Clues was
My
amazing.
childhood was in Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3. It's a fighting game.
I
Oh
played it.
my goodness. That game.
The first ever like game I've ever played was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
First game. Call of Duty.
But it didn't last long. I got to play it for 2 days, and my mom yelled at me for playing it because my uncle got it for me, and she didn't want me to feel like bad when she took it away. So she took it like randomly and sold it, and I was really sad.
that was the
You're
first
not
game
getting
you
away
ever
from
played.
that.
I know. I think I played something else. Oh no, never mind. Wait, I played Pokemon Fire Red on my Game Boy.
No way. Are you kidding?
Swear to God.
My console I played the most when I was younger was probably the Wii.
Yeah,
But my favorite is the PS2.
My first game ever was freaking Fire Red on my Game Boy.
Let's go, Ben. Then after that, I played this Ratatouille game on my Game Boy Color. Then I played Donkey Kong.
I've got Ratatouille for the PS2.
I played on my Game Boy Color. I think I played a Pokemon game on my Game Boy Color. I forget what it was. No, it was Fire Red on the Game Boy Color, right? Yeah. Right?
No, Fire Red was on the Game Boy Advance.
Advanced. I had that. And what Pokemon game did I play on the Color? I played a game on the Color too.
Pokemon game on the color?
I feel like I did.
Either
That would
it
have
was
to
probably
be
gold
yellow,
or
crystal.
silver or
Probably.
crystal.
Yeah. Then I played Donkey Kong on the Advanced as well. And then I went to Wii. Then I played a...
Donkey Kong games are hard.
Yeah. Then I played a ton of
Yeah.
games on the Wii. Because my uncle hacked it to where I could, like, get any game I wanted on the Wii.
Oh, Joe.
My
That's
uncle
kind of
hacked
weird.
smart.
I'll go jailbreak your Wii.
Yeah, dude. I had a
Dude,
ton of games on
sick.
there. Then I played then I got my first 360. It was white and it was trash. But I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on it, and I couldn't get past
the 360.
I couldn't get past the first level of the campaign because I didn't have live. So I couldn't get past the first level of the campaign. So I gave up on it, and my mom threw it away. Then I played Viva Pinata on that too.
My consoles and gaming platforms have been a PS2. The first game I ever played was Lego Star Wars, the second trilogy. Then I got a Wii. I have a PS4. I have a Game Boy Advance, a regular Game Boy,
Quit sending stuff.
a DS, a PC, and a PS. Did I already say PS4? Yeah. So, yeet.
Oh, I got a Snapchat. God damn it.
Anyone
Dang it.
else watch Popeye when they were growing up? I did.
No,
Yes.
I watched a lot of Ed and Eddie.
I was like 5 when I watched Popeye, and then I didn't watch it anymore because I tried spinach and I wanted to kill myself.
Ed and Eddie one more time. I'm never talking to you ever again.
Oh,
When I was little, I tried to sneak watching Family Guy. My mom caught me watching it once, and I got in trouble.
I got yelled at. Oh, I have a story.
I have a story.
You guys have probably heard the story. Can I tell it first, Reese, and then you can tell
Yeah,
yours?
go ahead.
So one time, it was when I was like around 9, or 8. I had a 360, okay, and it had my uncle's credit card loaded onto it, but I didn't know that. And Cameron, I feel like you've heard this one before.
I've heard this.
Yeah,
I
it was.
have not.
It's pretty bad. So, my friend on Xbox, his name was Carlos, okay, and he told me to get Terraria. I was like, okay, I'll see if I can get it. And so I was able to get it because my grandma let me get it first.
Gosh dang it, Carlos.
I was able to get it, but this is where I started, and I was allowed to get it. I had $14 that I was allowed to use on it, and I spent $14 on Terraria, and I bought that. I had fun. And so then Carlos told me to get the season pass for Black Ops 2. I was like, you know what? I might just do that. And so after that, though, I didn't have a concept of the money, so I thought everything was going to be free. I don't know why. Just don't ask why. I just did. So I went ahead and I bought the season pass to Black Ops 2. And it didn't have a password that popped up, so I thought everything was being given to me for free. And so after Black Ops 2, I bought every episode of The Walking Dead after that, like the game.
Oh, man.
Then after that, I bought Skate 3. I did.
Yo, what is...
Then I bought a bunch
Yo,
of.
when's Skate 4 coming out?
I bought a ton of Minecraft maps and skin packs. I bought a bunch of the camo packs on Black Ops 2. And one day, I was about to buy something, and my grandma yelled at me from the kitchen, and she was with my great aunts, basically, and they were making a website. And
Ooh.
so she's like, Hunter, what is all these purchases from my Microsoft account doing? I was like, what?
I don't know.
She's like, who bought The Walking Dead? I was like, not me, because I don't buy stuff. I tried to lie. And so she went in there and she looked at my Xbox, and I had a bunch of games that I didn't purchase from, like, my own money, whatever. I got grounded for 2 months after that, and I sat in my closet crying for an hour after she grounded me.
Doris, quit spamming the group chat.
Can I get a rip in the chat?
God.
But that's not where it even ends. Because after I got ungrounded, being the retard I was, I went and bought 5 more Avatar items, and I got grounded for another 3 months.
You're dumb. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I know. Alright, Reese, tell us your story.
No, I completely forgot my
Wait.
story.
I have something quick to say.
Okay.
Unless you're Anthony or Dark Jet, don't make a single Skate 4 joke when you're near me. Please. I'm sick of Skate 4 jokes.
Did you guys know that Dogs with Glasses is subscribed to our channel?
I know, that's crazy.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Okay,
they commented
We're
on
gonna
our
go ahead
post.
and leave the
Did you hear? Did
Instagram
you hear
username
underground
for
rapper Camster2709 is also subscribed?
Tell us about your rap life,
Dude.
Cameron.
Get bitches, smoke money.
I love to smoke money, guys.
I be smoking that money.
That's the title of
I'm
this episode.
a,
Smoking
I'm
money.
friends with.
Oh my god, I just got a
Dogs
cramp
with
in my
Glasses.
What's
leg.
up?
Dogs with Glasses just told me that
Cameron,
you should go
try something
follow
different
their
about that.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, you actually yeah.
At dogs_with_glasses.
That's the Instagram. I'll leave it in the description.
Walk it
I'm
featuring
friends
Hunt
with the
Dog
owner, and they just told me to
4275.
say
Oh
that.
god, do you even want me to link that your channel to in the
Yeah,
description?
let's link it. Let's link it.
No, it's not.
I'm okay
Actually,
with
I'm
not
trying
doing
to
that,
look.
Cameron. We'll give you the recognition on Instagram, okay? What link your? Go ahead and what's it called? What would you-
Walk it.
Go ahead and wait. What's the word?
What?
What's the word?
What?
The word on the street says that we are recording.
Plug. That's what I'm thinking about. Plug. Go ahead and plug your Instagram. I'm so stupid.
Cameron_Gaz. You know, I got that post. You know, I got 2 posts. You should like both of them. I changed my one caption this morning from no caption at all to Rocky Mountain High. I think it's a pretty good change.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm pretty sure my caption right now is Canada isn't real.
Do you guys remember when Reese had a food page for Instagram? Because I sure
No.
do.
Dude, did you, Reese?
He just had a bunch of photos of food.
I'm just kidding, guys. That was a prank. I'm not actually becoming a food channel.
I'm gonna be honest. My old Instagram, I had a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's posts. I used to be in love with Five
We're
Nights
not
at Freddy's,
looking
I'll
and
send
then I
it- I'll
dropped
send
that.
it as a girl calling me daddy. Actually, no, because her name's on there.
I've had a girl call me daddy before, and so I blocked
And
her.
they
'cause
had
she was
multiple
weird.
times.
Some shirt company just DM'd me earlier and
And
was like, "We made a custom
I'm
shirt
gonna
for you.
say
Go
something
in,
else out there.
go
It
in."
wasn't just over Snapchat.
What?
It wasn't just over Snapchat.
Oh, nice. I blocked her IRL.
Yeah, dude.
She
I
got up to me.
blocked
She
her.
called me daddy, so I was like, you know what? Let me hit that block button.
Yeah, you don't call me daddy.
Only reason why you're gonna call me daddy is if I'm actually your father.
Kiss me, sweaty. I'm the law, boys. No smooching. I'm trying to find the pictures of Reese with his Instagram.
We're not linking my Instagram.
Oh,
I'm telling
somebody's
you that.
hacked my Instagram back in 6th grade. They they made the profile picture, a girl working out, and then they posted a picture with a bunch of hashtags. It was legit a picture of sushi, and they were like, "I can't wait to eat this," and then had like 50 hashtags in Japanese. I was like, "What?"
I
Mm-hmm.
can't wait to eat this.
I know, and I was like, "What the heck?" I made a huge deal out of it.
Despacito.
Oh no.
Should I tell?
Email.
Should I tell them the story about what I did at Waterworks? I mean, water park that shall not be named.
Oh, come on.
I'm
You're so dumb.
Is there waterworks outside of Ohio? I just said where we.
Oh my god.
No!
You're actually
Wait!
so dumb.
I mean,
Jeremy Hutchins doesn't live in Ohio.
when it's home or city.
Who watches this?
Wait, is Waterworks exclusive to?
Hunter!
I didn't say it.
You practically did.
I said
What you're trying to say is
Oh my god.
I live on you. My complete and total address is to.
I think we
You-
gotta cut that entire part out.
Let's just cut the whole video just so our intro.
Freaking cut the whole
Yeah.
thing out, right?
Upload a what?
We leaked.
Upload
we
a
leaked
zero-
someone's name that caught my house backyard on fire. You leaked where we live, Hunter. You are the.
You leaked Jeremy Hutchins, okay?
Don't worry, maybe he can get us more clout.
I think this is either the best way to end this or the best way to cut this off.
I think we should just keep it going. doing? I didn't say where we live.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
we only revealed our home state, you know.
Yeah, we just keep going.
Who said we lived in
Right.
Ohio? Nobody.
This-
I
this
didn't
is
say we
Ben-
lived in Ohio.
This
Who
is
knows?
Ben's favorite story.
What if we live in
Um,
Ohio? What if we don't? What if we live on Mars? You don't know that.
Ben's favorite story about me is when I was wearing fish underwear because I didn't feel like wearing any other any other underwear, and so
I don't think I'm.
this one girl behind me was like, something's a little fishy. So I immediately turned back around and told her to close her legs, and I got a detention.
No. You didn't tell the story right. You gotta put more emotion into it.
All right, so I was in language arts class, just reading my book, and then I was kind of leaned over because I was tired. It was second period, and I had PE first period. So I was lifting them weights. Gang, yeah. I try to get buff. All right. And this woman, she sees my fish underwear, and I love my fish underwear, and she go, "Sounds a little fishy." So I go, "Take off your bag." And then I got a detention. Now I have to serve a detention desk of 30 minutes long.
That's nothing.
Oh, should I tell the Ranch Wrangler story?
Should you tell them our freaking street where each of us live on with the exact address and
Our school.
IP for our internet?
You guys just want my IP address and my my social security number and my all my information, my credit card, my everything. Y'all just give it all to you. Look in the description below. You'll get all of it.
You guys want to have a burping contest? I think I'll win.
Oh, that hurt. That was a really bad burp.
Do you think anyone will even get to this point?
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
Carl said he listened to our whole first one. So
Ow!
I watched all three of ours.
I watched our latest one to the fullest.
I watched all of them fully through because they put me to sleep. Cause it was so
Should I tell him the Ranch Wrangler story, guys?
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
the what story?
You'll hear. Ben, you know the Ranch Wrangler story, right?
The Ranch Wrangler.
You don't know the
someone say
Ranch Wrangler?
Wrangler?
You don't know the Ranch Wrangler story, Ben?
Did someone say the Ranch Wrangler?
Let's just say I'm the Ranch Wrangler, okay? I'm just gonna.
No, I'm the Ranch Wrangler.
You're nowhere near the Ranch Wrangler, Cameron.
Do you see this picture of me?
I can't. I have a still frame.
It's this guy approaches your girlfriend. What are you doing?
You're not no Ranch Wrangler. Reese, who's the Ranch Wrangler? Reese, who is the Ranch Wrangler?
Me, because I was in a Ram Ranch all day with 2 blowers in my head.
Alright,
Cowboy hat.
Okay, Cameron, you'll understand why I'm the Ranch Wrangler and not you in a minute, okay?
No, I'm the Ranch Wrangler because I fucked the cow.
You can be the Ranch Wrangler too, just for a second, okay? I'm
Alright, sweet.
gonna tell you a story, okay? You better
I'm the
sit,
better Ranch
pull up a
Wrangler.
chair, grab some popcorn. This is a good story, all right? So, one day I was at lunch, okay, and I was ready. I was trying to be a clown for a minute, okay? So I asked people to dare me to do random stuff, okay? I did a couple random really stupid shit, but I had to stay at my the lunch table. So Evan is like, you should go and take ranch to the restroom and spread it everywhere.
Wait, question, is this
you?
Evan?
Yes,
from
I was the
earlier,
Ranch Wrangler,
first
Ben.
Story?
That was you.
Wait, is this the Evan that hacked my TV?
No. So I'm like, okay, sure.
Is this tall
I take-
Evan?
Yes, tall Evan. So I take
Okay.
three packets of ranch all the way to the
I
restroom.
think it's funny how we're classifying them as tall Evan and short Evan.
So I take
The one that hacked my TV.
I go ahead and I take 3 ranch packets in my hoodie pocket, okay? I go up to the restroom and I'm just spreading it everywhere. Alright? I'm just putting it all over the walls, all over the toilet seat, and throw all the packets in the toilet seat, okay? In the toilet. And I acted like I washed my hands and I walked out, okay? And I went like with 2 other people, so I wasn't like the one who got in trouble for it right away. And I went back and nobody noticed until like the end, and everyone was laughing about it though. No one told on me. So that was the first day. Then I go next week, okay? And Tall Evan was like, you won't do it again. The whole table was like freaking out about it for like a whole week. They were laughing about it all day. And so I'm like, I'll do it again, sure. And I grabbed 2 ranch packets and I went up there and spread it all over the urinals this time, okay? So I leave again and no one noticed. And no one, they were starting to catch on to like someone doing it and having to clean up the restroom repeatedly. So the third week was the week I got in trouble. And it was the time I got in trouble. So I went up there and I did it. And
they realized that this kid was doing it repeatedly, but I only did it twice.
I did it 3 times, and 2 kids walked in on me, okay? And there were, what was his name? What's the one kid's name? One was Mason, very tall Mason, okay? And
okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Zach, the other tall kid. Not, Black Zach, but Baseball Zach.
Oh, yeah, Zach, older than us.
What do you mean? No.
What?
He's tall. He's in 9th grade now.
Yeah. Like, he's in our grade?
Yes.
Okay, go on with
oh,
the
wait,
story.
yes, I
We
know.
don't care.
Okay, yeah, okay, whatever. So they don't tell on me right away. They don't tell on me directly. They went and told Miss Julie that they went and told her that somebody spread ranch all over the restroom. So they had all the guys stay in, okay, or stay at the lunch table. And they said that they were going to check the cameras. And I didn't want to keep everyone there because there was intramurals. I didn't want to keep everyone there. So they said if someone doesn't raise their hand now, everyone can leave, but they're going to have to check the cameras. So I was being the guilty person I was. I raised my hand and I got a week of lunch detention and I had to clean the tables for the whole week and I almost died of the chemicals in the cleaner. I almost died. I had headaches every time I went home and every time for the rest of the week. It was awful.
Well, maybe you should have
One
done
time I
the
put ketchup
ranch
packets on a
wrangler.
toilet and folded them up, so then someone sat down and then you just hear and they get up out of the stall with ketchup. It was so funny.
Yeah, that's how I got the
I
name
learned that
Ranch
from
Wrangler.
Captain Underpants.
Let's talk about Underman.
No.
I'm kidding. Yeah, but that's how I'm the Ranch
not.
Wrangler. That's how I'm the Ranch Wrangler, guys.
I'm the Ranch Wrangler.
Shut up, Cameron. You're a fake.
I'm the Ranch Wrangler.
Ranch kind of sucks, but blue cheese is better. Hate me all you want.
Blue cheese isn't bad, but I prefer ranch and cheese.
Blue cheese is so good, alright?
Fuck.
I love blue cheese.
Do I have any other
There goes
stories?
my headphones.
I'm trying to think of any other stories I have from school.
Alright, shut up. We've heard too many stories of you, Hunter.
Well, no one else is sharing stories.
Well, I don't get a chance
That's
to.
because I'm a good child.
I forgot what.
You don't have to have a story about you being bad to make a
Right.
funny story. We kind of do.
Yeah.
One time I got an A on my test.
One time I got an A on a test and I didn't even study for it.
One time I got in trouble for copyright and plagiarism on a essay in 7th grade.
Sick.
One time I was playing Rocket League and I broke a plate.
Oh, one time I
Wait.
broke a TV by throwing a Gatorade bottle at it.
I broke a TV by throwing something at it.
Yeah, I was playing with my brothers, and basically we had this huge snake stuffed animal that I wrapped around a I wrapped around a Gatorade bottle. I don't know why. It was sitting on like one of these TV dinner trays, our tables, and I grabbed the tail of the snake and I whipped it back and I flung it forward, and it went right into the TV. It was a full it was a full bottle, and it went into the TV.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what I did? Being the smart person I was, I didn't think one girl was going to come into my room, so I went and picked that TV up, replaced my TV with it, and, moral of the story, I still got in trouble either way because there's a huge hole in one of the TVs.
Like, really.
I couldn't even get the Powerade bottle out of the TV. So, there was a Powerade, Gatorade, whatever you want to say, there was a full grape Powerade sticking in my TV. Like, it was like halfway in my TV through the outside of it.
Why
Do
does
you
it
guys want to hear
matter
the
that
story
it's
about how I threw a
grape?
chair at someone in the middle of class because they wouldn't shut up?
Sure.
Alright, so I was just chilling in class, and this one guy just kept making fun of me. He called me weird. And you know what? I said, you know what? I don't like to be called weird. So I picked up a chair and I threw it at his face.
Welcome to my TikTok.
Homie talks, where we talk about whatever you want.
How long is
Can I
this
throw a
going
chair
on
at you,
for?
Reese?
I don't know what time it is, but
Oh yeah, you threw a chair at me. At,
You
non-disclosed,
can't make it too
water park.
long.
Yeah, Nicole.
I don't know how long it is now. I
Water park
can't check and see how long it is because it'll end the recording.
Let's just
I
keep
think
going.
we've been going at this for about like 40 minutes.
Usually our episodes are 40, 43 minutes long so far, so.
Except for the first one. Yeah, Ben and Hunter, that's all your fault.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I thought I could check what the time was on top of it anyways, so I was gonna check anyways, but we ended it there anyways.
This has been an interesting episode.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty fun one too. Are we gonna end it here or not? It sounds like we're setting it up to end, but I don't want it to end, kind of.
I don't want it to end either.
We're actually, mainly, me and Cameron are having good stories to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't have any stories because I'm a low life.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about the story about you and this girl, Reese.
Maybe if you should kind of get her attention by doing something a little different.
Reese.
Alright, shut up. Okay,
Reese, Ben's trying to tell you something.
can I tell the story of my chances with this person?
Yeah.
So, the way we've deduced this is
Don't worry, Ben, I heard you.
it's like 12 o'clock at night. You're on an extra long football field that's from 500
big black dude named Mark comes in.
Oh, now that you mentioned football fields, I have a story now.
Oh god.
Cameron knows the story.
Can
I
I
ran
finish
across
my
the football
freaking-
field.
Alright, go
And
ahead,
I-
Reese. You tell your story, and then I'll tell my football story.
Alright, so my chances are it's 12 o'clock at night, but this is going to mean nothing later. Anyways, it's 12 o'clock at night on an extra long football field that's 500 yards, and I'm trying to throw a Nerf dart across that whole football field. I have no arms and I'm blind.
Hey, Reese, Ben did make the analogy, so you gotta give him credit.
Yes. Analogy credits. to
A
Ben.
potato's trying to throw a Nerf dart 500 feet.
Your chances are an amputee turtle trying to win a marathon.
A turtle shell just trying to scoot across the freaking the track.
He's rolling up.
He's getting further than Reese would. Alright, so I got a football field story.
Reese is at a red light that's never gonna turn green.
And he's too scared to cross that red light. There's like 5 officers watching him.
Yeah. In a helicopter, police helicopter just watching.
Just snipers pointed straight at his head for crossing a red light.
He
Alright.
also has 20 pounds of heroin in his car.
But wait, what?
You know, guys.
And he's
I
been
feel like
drinking
sometimes-
excessively that
You guys
night, and
ever-
he's drunk.
Are you guys ever like feeling yourself and you think, dang, I'm hotter than a spoon at Demi Lovato's house?
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing, Cameron.
No, we don't. No, that's too soon.
You heard it here first, folks.
Dang, I'm hotter than a spoon at Demi Lovato's house.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm hotter than.
Alright, I'm gonna tell my football field story. So, it was.
Dude, you're hotter than a penguin on an iceberg.
Well, I mean, anything's hotter than that, so yeah, I mean, you could actually say that. You would be like,
Dude, my Forza
you
has
should
been
say,
downloaded
like,
for 30
you-
minutes now, and I want it to download.
you should be like, I'm as hot as an iceberg with penguins on it.
Yeah.
That's better.
That's-
I'm gonna tell my football field story. It's 4th of July, and I was with my boy Cameron over here, and my boy Dustin. So, we went to this football field, and
Oh.
yeah, you remember it. So we went here, and none of the things were locked. The booth, like the announcer booth, wasn't locked. Well, it had a bungee cable around it, but it wasn't locked. And the concession stand wasn't locked.
Oh, guys, there's a tornado.
No, not this. Don't do the tornado.
Don't-
thing.
Don't do the tornadoes right now, okay? So I go, or Cameron unlocks it. You unlocked it, right?
Yeah.
And I go in there, and I'm looking through like the CDs that they have there that you can plug into the radio they had, and I had to piss. So I went ahead, put the bag of Doritos on this little table, and I went and took a piss in the corner.
We had to tell that story too.
Oh yeah. On our way walking in there, there was this random girl sitting at the picnic table, and I asked her if she wanted a
You
Dorito.
want a Dorito?
You want a Dorito?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I ran up there and gave her a single Dorito, and then we walked over. So I also opened up the concession stand and went in there. I bet you that freaking garage with the go-kart, or not the go-kart, the golf cart was unlocked too. That would've been so
Hunter,
sick.
well, on our way there too, you were like, dude, they got rid of the kickball field. Dude, local elementary school kickball team.
I was a god at kickball.
Yeah, were you on the kickball team?
Yeah, dude. I was out there every time at recess playing kickball with my friends.
Ben, do you remember
Yeah,
when they had to change it? So it had to be guys' day and then girls' day because so many people were fighting over the field.
I actually do remember that.
I don't.
And then
You didn't go to
the
Riverview.
aide-
Oh,
the
Riverview
aide out
then.
there
Oh,
was-
shut up, Reese!
She'd
Reese!
make us do like this
So we
workout
could
every
View
day
the river.
after kickball.
I went to Woodridge. I'm just gonna say that. Fuck Woodridge. Alright.
You go ahead and say
So,
that.
welcome back to Disclosing Our
Think you're
Personal
cool because you fucking with my ex? Hell no.
Oh, I almost said.
That would have been bad, Cameron. We can't say that. I made sure I didn't say it.
I live in Nebraska.
Yo,
If I
shout
go-
out to my
if
boy
Isaiah-
OBGK.
If Isaiah's watching this episode right now,
Don't tweet.
say watermelon.
Don't say that. Come on. Isaiah's cool. Isaiah's cool, Cameron.
No, I just messed with him.
Okay. Yeah, so
Alright,
then we climbed the
continue with
goalpost.
your story, Hunter.
We climbed the goalpost and we watched fireworks. Well, Cameron struggled to. And I don't think you never made it on top of that goalpost, did you?
I didn't. I did not.
Me and Dustin did.
Remember when I held the
What?
head?
I mean, you reamed your head up my ass trying to beat me up.
We also were able to get into the concession stand area where they had a box full of trophies, and you could see all the dishes.
Hunter,
What?
remember when I held the head in the Cadillac at the parade?
Yeah. I have a picture of that.
It's okay. This dude, I'm gonna be real. He looks like Donald Trump in a way.
I can see that.
And my sister, she's also in the parade. She's behind me, and
was
she
that?
didn't know it was me in the car the whole time.
She didn't
and
know it was you.
Yeah, no.
What a
But
retard.
Afterwards, she's sitting in the car, or we're sitting in the car ride home, and she's like, yeah, I got stuck behind a car with the head of Donald Trump, like. and I'm like, yeah, that was me, and that's not Donald Trump.
Why were you holding up the sign, of all people?
Because the person was the new president of the club that I was in.
You're in a club?
Lower class club.
It's called Keith.
Alright, so let me tell you about the freaking 4th of July parade.
Dude, during the second game of the cross, I scored a goal.
The 4th of July parade was the worst experience of my summer.
We didn't even get to see Ben and all them walking in the parade.
I saw
See, the
it.
4th of July parade was so fun with me. Because me, Dustin, and Hunter just rode our bikes up there. And Dustin's bike kind of sucks. I mean, it's my old bike.
It was flat. The tire was
Yeah,
flat.
it's my old bike. So like you can probably imagine I got rid of it, so I kind of got too tall for it. Anyway,
Chris almost ran me
his bike
over.
has a flat tire. So
Hey,
me and
guys,
Hunter
welcome
is
back
like
to Cameron likes
hauling
to cut Ben
ass,
off
and
while
then
he's
Dustin's just in the
speaking.
back.
Rid Ben.
And I get it.
That's probably the most boring story.
They started all the way down at Applebee's.
Wait a minute. Did somebody say Applebee's?
Oh, I have a story about Applebee's. It's not really a long story, but I went to Applebee's
I
just
have
to
a
get.
story. There's a kid whose stomach hurt at Applebee's, and he went to the bathroom, and then I had to pee, and I went into the stall, and he took a really big shit, and he didn't flush the toilet.
Ew. I have a
Good
story.
story.
So I went to Applebee's with my mom and my brother, just random night, okay? And I saw somebody wearing the same shirt that Ben had. It was like the yellow Dragon Ball shirt.
Yeah.
So I'm there, and I'm like, that looks like Ben's brother. But I wasn't sure, because I thought it was a different one of his brothers. And then I saw he had no, like, acne on his face. So I was like, is that even really Ben's brother? And so...
Oh yeah, because acne really tells me if someone's brother or not.
Well, yeah, when it
Yeah.
comes down to it, like, because everyone I know in your family, or all your brothers that I've seen, have acne on
Okay,
their face.
before we continue, let's just kind of point out the fact that Ben has, like, what, 7 brothers?
Right, so I have to describe,
5 brothers, 2 sisters.
I have to
You're
keep-
You're getting closer.
like, some tabs on some of them, like, on how I would recognize one.
Buddy, go away.
So he looked familiar, and he was with a girl, too. So I was like, I don't know, probably not Ben's brother. Who knows? I'm just gonna eat my cheese sticks and enjoy the food. So I leave and I text Ben. And I was like, I think I saw your brother. Did your brother just go out to Applebee's? And what'd you say, Ben? I forget what you said.
I said, I don't know. He's not home right now.
I was like, oh, okay. What did I say? I forget what I said.
I don't remember. This was a while ago.
And then you eventually told me that, yeah, it was your brother, and it was his girlfriend, who is Olivia's sister.
Yep.
I should have called him a faggot while I was
Buddy,
there.
get away from my room.
Is that a dog? Bring the dog in here.
Buddy, yes!
We're gonna have
Buddy's a
interview.
little... Buddy's...
I was really hoping that I was wearing the shirt you were talking about, but then I remembered, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I took my shirt off before recording.
I'm gonna get you now.
I'm wearing my Dragon Balls. I'm wearing my Dragon Ball sweatshirt right now. My hoodie.
I am wearing,
I'm wearing my Danny Duncan sweatshirt.
Nice.
I'm
my
wearing a
clothes.
Thrasher t-shirt.
Like I got like a Naruto, Akatsuki shirt with like the red clouds on it. I got a couple Dragon Ball shirts, and I got like 2 Rick and Morty shirts, and I got a Rick and Morty like portal comforter.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes tomorrow. I'm excited.
Well,
I'm drinking cinnamon Powerade. I mean,
Cinnamon Powerade. That's a good combo.
no, I said I'm drinking cinnamon and eating Powerade, but I meant to say I'm eating cinnamon sticks and drinking Powerade.
But it sounded like you just said you're drinking cinnamon Powerade.
Dude, cinnamon sticks are bomb. I don't care what you guys.
Yeah, I love cinnamon Powerade too.
Shut up.
cinnamon
I'll-
gum is good.
I'll eat your cinnamon Powerade.
Whoa. Is my nose bleeding? Oh, dang it, my
No, I
nose is
didn't
bleeding.
make it.
Napkin. Yep.
Gone wrong.
My nose is bleeding right now, so I have to keep
Gone
it
wrong. Gone section.
in the hood.
We need to get our views up somehow.
Almost attacked
Those will be the tags.
during a podcast.
What's our title gonna be? It's gonna be obviously episode 4 featuring, Camster2719.
I'm hotter than a spoon at Demi Lovato's house.
There we go. That's controversial right now, so I don't know if I want to put that as our title.
So that's why it's funny.
Yes, Ben, we're still recording.
Hotter than Demi Lovato's spoon.
Hotter than a spoon at Demi Lovato's house.
Her spoons are pretty hot, not gonna lie.
Look at those huge spoons.
How come when Demi Lovato does heroin, she's considered sober? Well, when Little Peep fucking overdoses and dies,
I made
From
this
Xanax?
claim. I made this claim to somebody, arguing that they were caring about mental health. So I was like, "Are you serious right now?"
bro, Lil Peep is one of my favorite rappers.
He's a good rapper. I wish he wouldn't have died.
I don't care. I like the.
Yo, my favorite
the
rapper
photos
is
I have.
Arthur the Aardvark.
My favorite rappers at the moment are Rich Brian, Bones, and then Suicide Boys.
My favorite rappers right now. All right, my number 1 right now. I'm gonna be honest, is Juice WRLD. I fucking love Juice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Then second favorite's Uzi Vert. And then third favorite is still XXX Tentacion.
Wait, you guys didn't mention me. What the hell?
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Cameron, you're my fourth favorite.
Okay,
I don't wanna be the-
my number one. Childish Gambino's up there. Childish.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good.
He's good, but he's not in my top 5.
Yeah, he doesn't really do consistently good songs.
Right.
Like,
He's got like a couple bops.
but he doesn't have consistent songs.
Right. Dude, Juice WRLD.
Like, he has albums,
I've been bopping to Juice
But all the
WRLD
songs in his
recently.
album aren't
New
good.
releases are like not good.
Right. This is America.
I'm so excited for Suicide Boys. I'm
Wait, what are you excited about? Are they making a new album or something?
yeah, they're making an album called I Want to Die a New One.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hyped for that now.
It's getting released September 7th.
Seriously? That's my brother's birthday. That's the day right after my birthday. Me and my brother are 2 years and 1 day apart. I was born September 6th. My brother was born September 7th.
Okay.
Yeah. We have to share a birthday, basically.
You're like a 1 month and 1 day older than me.
But you know what I'm excited for?
Dragon Ball Super Brawly movie.
Dragon Ball Super Broly movie.
We're going to talk about this again.
For?
And all the remakes that are coming out.
Oh, Ben. When I was at Erie, Pennsylvania, I saw a Dragon Ball skateboard and I was so tempted to buy it because I want to start skating.
Yeah, with that Cloud Dragon Ball stuff too.
You should have bought
Yeah,
it.
like, have you ever seen that? With like I don't know what they're called.
Oh, I
It's
gotta
called the
say
Dragon
something.
Balls,
I might
And
be
it has,
going
like, the
to
cut of
see.
it.
I might be going to the Dragon Ball Super tour in September. In October when it comes to New York.
Nice.
Have you seen the first where it was how it looked in the first place, Ben?
I might have a live show with over 5 people.
I'm gonna have 300 seats and 5 of them are gonna be taken.
Pretty sick homie.
No one's gonna know my.
I'm excited for high school. I'm
Oh
gonna
wait,
be
Hunter,
honest.
you'd be on stage.
Yeah, I would be. So minus 5 people, it's 4 people now.
Eating top of ramen after girl's spicy shrimp.
Let's not talk about this, okay, Cameron? It's hot dog. You know me.
You know it's me, hot dog.
It's stuck in your dick. What?
What?
I saw your balls, dude. Really? Seriously?
Fuck.
That was fun. That was fun. We need to make more songs.
We actually do. They're actually so fun. Because it's like,
Because they're retarded. That's the point.
yeah. Dude, our first song was so bad.
Yeah, that's why I got fucking deleted. Then Walk It blew up.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. We got like 175 views.
That's nuts. That's almost 300. That's crazy. The most views I have on a video is like 215, and it's my 30 subscriber hype. That got memed so bad. That got memed amazingly though. Like, it was annoying when people brought it up, but I just knew that I was getting more views on it, so I was like, I don't care. My $1.08 came off the monetization of 30 sub hype.
Wait, really?
I swear to God.
Dude, that's like enough for a Snickers.
I know. I might just take it right out of my AdSense account and just go and like buy something with it. And then just
When
take
I-
that and keep that thing that I bought and put it somewhere in my room. Be like, my YouTube channel bought this and I'm never gonna use it.
Dude, me and my cousin, like, I'm not even kidding, we're thinking of starting like a rap group like Suicide Boys. Just like, you know how they're cousins?
Yeah.
See, like, he can produce a beat. Like, I can't. Like, I'm gonna be honest. So, like, it'd be perfect.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, actually would.
That'd be cool.
We can't really think of a name. Actually, I got one.
Suicide Girl.
I want to buy
Young
a
retards.
Young retards. That would get. I mean, like, that would be a good name, but you, like, I don't think it.
And then we can rap like this.
That would work, dude. People would
My
buy
favorite
it.
song is
People would buy that album if you made an album with just the kind of music, because they listen to 6ix9ine, they listen to Lil Pump, they listen to all that
As long
shit.
as we have banging bass.
It's like bass boost.
Annoying Orange.
Bass boost annoying orange.
I'm gonna make a rap. I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna be a rapper, and my name's gonna be Bape Hoodie.
Hey, Apple.
My
Knife.
my rapper name is gonna be Bape Hoodie.
My rapper name is gonna be OGBK.
My rapper name is gonna be Yeezy 350 Boost.
My rapper name is gonna be
Supreme Tacos.
Supreme E with IE as opposed to Y.
Ow, that hurt. What are we gonna name this episode? What are we gonna name this episode?
Hotter than a spoon at Demi Lovato's house.
We can't say that. That's too.
Yeah, we can.
We can't make that the title. No one's gonna click on that.
No one's gonna go this far in the video.
Right, but what if they
Oh,
do?
he's right.
Thing.
Are we gonna end it here? Should we end it here, or should we keep
Yeah,
going?
let's end it here. It's been a decent episode.
Yeah. All right. So if you're new, be sure to subscribe. Cameron, go ahead and plug whatever you want real quick.
Swear.
You heard it here first, folks. Cameron wants you to go, follow him on.
Oh, add me on Snapchat, duh.
All right. What's
Thank
your
you.
snap? Put it in.
Cameron_GAZ. You'll see a little guy winking.
Hey, I got one more thing, alright?
All right, Ben.
Remember to crank that soldier boy and have a nice day.
Be sure to look in the description. We got our Discord. You should join it.
Remember-
Leave suggestions. Subscribe if you're
Always
new.
try
Like and comment.
a lot of
Comment some
effort.
suggestions for our next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Have a nice day. And Ben, like Ben said,
Remember,
crank that soldier boy and have a nice day.
if life's ever being rough to you, just crank that soldier boy.